shorted out the valve, some kind of safety valve in the heater, in the furnace. And she had to get it repaired. And DT was telling her, you're on your own. It didn't have anything to do with us.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I saw something the other day too about one of their like a pole that was just laid down and was left by a school for weeks or months or something.
I'm not surprised by that. There's been a couple of them where there was a couple today I put on it was like they gave us the address for the one house. They gave us the address for the house two doors down, but not the one right in the middle.
I sent all of those requests over. They approved them.
Okay.
So I just created a job and put your picture in it.
Well, I was just thinking I gotta imagine there's thousands more that they've missed that we never saw that are out there.
Oh, I'm sure. Problem is we really just don't even have anybody to do a bunch of extra work, so I don't know.
Eventually the people get pissed off enough to call.
Yep, they do.
So what else is going
So,
on?
well, anyway. Not much. Sounds like your Verizon's working today.
Yeah, we're on our way back to the office.
Okay.
Pick up our check. There's
Okay.
we got about 30 something of them done, and there was
yeah, because I wrote up an email and just kind of said, like,
Brett said
there's 4 addresses that need to be inspected.
Alex
3 of them are already paid for, but that one of them isn't.
Is that better?
she's still loud. And we got to just about, they were starting to be Detroit's. Brett said that you gave him all the Detroit ones.
Yeah.
All right. I just get another list from you of what isn't done. I guess that isn't in Detroit because he's got the Detroit ones.
Okay.
For Monday.
Sure.
Okay. We'll see you.
Oh, we got some new jobs too, so I'll make a map of everything.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yep, I got you. All right, let's get to the people, though, see where they're at. Dustin's in Canton. He's up next. Hi, Dustin.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Good. What do you got?
So I'm calling in because I was hearing your take on the Lions, and I caught the last few seconds of it. And you said that you would say the Lions are not a good team, and that was something I disagreed with. But a few callers later, you said something I agree with more.
Turn right onto Inkster Road.
Quality team. And I think there's the difference between the two is they're not a good or bad team because they are as good as whatever opponent they're playing that week.
In 1.3 miles, arrive at Inkster Road.
You know what you're going to get from them each week. So they don't have a quality offense where you know they're going to go out there and they're going to put up 4 or 5 touchdowns a game.
Yeah.
But they also don't have a quality defense where you know they're going to stop them and hold them under 20 each week. But they're going to be within the same score of however well the other team plays. So it's not a quality product they're putting out there. They can have a good game if their team they're playing.
In 1 mile, arrive at Inkster Road.
The team they're playing is having a bad game. So that's just my opinion on them there.
You know what it is, Dustin? I feel like they're going to play close against everybody. They'll be in every game because the NFL doesn't have great separation. It's hard for teams to beat someone by 20. But when you look at it, they're almost like they linger. And they're just there, and they kid you into, hey, they got a shot, and they'll sneak enough of these games out where you go, all right, we're good, and then you're not. It's just, Dustin, tell me what they do well.
It all depends on whatever the team. If the team is having a dominant offense, and I think what you're going to see is actually the next 2 weeks are going to show. I think Minnesota is going to look really sharp offensively this Sunday, so I think the Lions are going to have a really sharp offense. And then I think next week they're playing your Giants, am I right?
Yes, God help me.
Well, I think that you're going to see a game, I think this Sunday, something like 35-32. Lions are going to be playing the Giants who don't have a dominant offense. That game's going to be something like 22-17. So it all depends on the team they're playing, in my opinion.
Look, the thing that worries me with Minnesota, I mean, I don't think this is the best edition of the Viking defense by any stretch, but They still stop the run at a damn near elite clip, about 3.5 yards a carry. The Vikings lock down in the fourth quarter. They don't let you score. And look, the Vikings outside, maybe this is placebo, and I do. I need to go back and look. I'm not even sure about the accuracy of this thing. In my mind as a fan, outside of that one day in Minnesota where Golden Tate had the crazy overtime touchdown catch and bounced off like 6 people, I feel like Zimmer has given Stafford fits. They have pounded Stafford into the dirt. A lot of those,
Arrive at Inkster Road.
Zero cover looks.
Arrived.
Physical blitzing, guys like Anthony Barr, guys like Kendricks, guys like Harrison Smith. Just tons of blitzing, tons of disruption, and the Lions don't handle it well. And the only way to get the Vikings to stop doing that is to run the football. Well, the Lions seemingly don't or can't do that. The other issue is Minnesota comes to town and you know what they want to do. I mean, Mike Zimmer is putting his stamp on this deal. They want to run the ball. And Dalvin Cook, outside of Christian McCaffrey, has been the best running back in football. You're not stopping it. Lions are 28th in football, 5.1 yards a carry. So if they're going to come here and run it, and they're going to take away your running game, you're automatically off to a bad start. And then you got to factor in, really the scariest thing is that, and this is where I don't trust him. I don't trust Kirk Cousins on the road, divisional game, that he's going to be brave, right? Kirk Cousins the last 2 weeks has been brave. Yeah, against the Giants, at a game I'm at, and half the place is Viking fans anyways. The Giants block. He's cutting it loose. He's throwing it all over the place. Oh, okay. Then they go home. They play the Eagles. And we've talked about how they're devastated in the secondary. I mean, they have guys who will not be gainfully employed playing football next year. And he's at home, cutting it loose. Steph Diggs, Thielen. Bottom line is this. The weakness of Kirk Cousins is still he lacks the bravery and the constitution to just...
The speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
5 yards behind the defense. Anybody can do that. But when your man is even with the defender, if I'm even, I'm leaving. That's when you cut it loose. That's when you got to go, hey, listen, safety's over the top. I got a window. I got to fit this ball in. I'm cutting it loose. Cousins never does it. Never. He'll do it when it's easy. But then when it gets hard, then when there's decisions to make, it's paralysis by analysis, and he's checked down Charlie. So, look, I think the Vikings, based on the numbers and the matchup, should win this game. But if you believe that, you're trusting a quarterback that I hate. Cousins will be a Spartan forever and one of my favorite Spartans, but I can separate that. As a pro, Cousins is right up there with Eli Manning for me as guys I cannot tolerate as my quarterback. Because I can get any Tom, Dick, or Harry to get out there. And, look, Steph Diggs, there's a blown cover. I'll cut it loose. You'll see Cousins in the pocket, patting that football. I don't know what to do. Check down Charlie. And you know what the Lions are going to do. They're going to rush 3, drop 8, and Cousins is probably going to turn to check down Charlie. Now, if he comes on the road this week, and he's big and strong, and he is just attacking, here's what I'll tell you. You're dead. If Cousins comes here and they get that running game going, and we get big, bad, brave Kirk Cousins, and he's taking deep shots and the lids off the defense, oh, you're dead. But I don't know if you're getting it, because I got to be honest. Here are the number of big road games where Kirk Cousins has put his balls on the table and gone, I'm a badass. Ready? Exactly. Believe it when I see it.
Waiting for you to hit the dial tone.
He doesn't even deserve a dial tone.
But Mike, I also view this game as, isn't this an opportunity where, if it's for real, Matt Patricia's defense should stop Kirk Cousins? I mean, if Matt Patricia is this great of a defensive mind and he's, setting the blueprint for how to beat the Chiefs and the Chargers and everybody and the Eagles, shouldn't he find a way to stop Kirk Cousins, who really isn't that great of a quarterback? That's why, if he goes out there and shreds them, or if the Lions defense looks terrible against, of all people, Kirk Cousins, that tells you all you need, should tell you all you need to know about the Lions defense this year.
The speed limit is 40 miles per hour.
More of my opinion on Matt Patricia, alleged defensive genius in the fourth level. That's a tease, man.
We look forward to that.
That's good, I'll tell you. IRS tells you owe them money. They mean, now, they're going to harass you until they get what they want. If you're part of the growing number of Americans, you got trouble paying your taxes or getting out of your IRS debt, just call Abraham and Rose. Jerry and Maurice local guys. Been in business for years. They know exactly what the IRS is up to, and they will fight for you. CPAs are great, can't help you here. Sorry, not to be the bearer of bad news. Call Abraham and Rose. You need tax lawyers, you need IRS experts. Make the call today. 248-539-5040. That's 248-539-5040. Or you simply go online to abrahamandrose.com. That's abrahamandrose.com.
I'm former Detroit Red Wing Chris Osgood. There's a great new lineup this season. The Chevy family of SUVs, Trax, Equinox, Blazer, and Traverse. Whatever you want in an SUV, they've got it. And we've got Red Wing tickets. Tune in at 97.1, the ticket in the morning for your chance to win. Brought to you by Chevrolet, official vehicle of the Detroit Red Wings.
This is Damon Amendolara with a CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by Hilton. Book at Hilton.com and get the Hilton price match guarantee. This was the year of redemption, the moment the mountain was climbed. This was the next logical step in the progression of one of the most captivating stars we've ever seen in decades of the NFL. It was certainly not the year for this. This is Patrick Mahomes' injury suffered last night. In the life of a Chiefs fan, however, littered with broken dreams. From Lenexa to Raytown, St. Joe to Overland Park, pain is what defines this fan base, one of the best we have in sports. A clean MRI would be the right thing for the sports gods to do here. Finally reward the best fans ever with what they deserve. And to give the country what it loves, which is watching a humble, dynamic, wondrous Mahomes do the impossible. The sports gods have not been kind to Chiefs fans, and today feels like the latest chapter. And maybe they'll have compassion, because in Kansas City, they sure do owe them one. This is DA, Damon Amendolara.
Discount travel sites say they have the best prices, but Hilton.com has the price match guarantee. Look me in the eye. If you find a better rate, they match it and take 25% off. Yeah, well, this is radio, so just stare at the radio. Hilton.com has the best prices. Pinky swear. Or, radio swear. Plus, you can choose your exact room and get free Wi-Fi. Cross my heart, stick a needle in my radio. Expect better. Expect Hilton.
Must be a Hilton Honors member. Applicable terms and conditions at Hilton.com. Pinky swear.
Meet Miguel. He has investments through Principal.
Hi there.
Miguel finally had the opportunity to buy his dream car in retirement. But life changed when his 16-year-old granddaughter moved in.
We're happy to have her.
With the help of his advisor, Miguel reworked his financial plan, and now that dream car looks a little different.
We just want it to be safe for her to drive.
We can help you plan for that. Principal. Investments, retirement, insurance. Start today at Principal.com.
Principal Life and Principal Life Insurance Companies, Principal Global Investors, Principal Securities Inc. Member SIPC, member companies of Principal, Des Moines, Iowa.
Do you want a great educational experience for your son? U of D Jesuit High School and Academy offers academic excellence, championship athletics, award-winning co-curriculars, social and spiritual formation, a diverse student body, and a robust...
The speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
Jesuit education affordable. Visit the U of D Jesuit Open House on Sunday, October 27th from noon to 3:30. The Jesuit Experience, more than an education. For more information, visit uofdjesuit.org.
Rake in the savings on remaining 2019s in stock. Now at Sarah Buick GMC, M53 and 30 Mile, right on the corner. Listen to this. You can lease a 2019 Buick Encore for only $71 a month, or buy and get up to 20% off MSRP. A 2019 Buick Enclave is just $214 a month, or buy and get up to 14% off MSRP. Oh, and for $99 a month, you can lease the amazing 2019 GMC Terrain. We still have a great selection to choose from. A 2019 GMC Acadia is just $149 a month. Plus, rake in the savings on hundreds of beautiful 2020 Buicks and GMCs arriving daily. A 2020 GMC Canyon Crew Captain Alley is only $264 a month. Or get behind the wheel of a 2020 Buick Envision for just $209 a month. For more outstanding offers, visit DriveSarah.com. Then hurry to take advantage of falling prices on our big, beautiful selection of 2019s at Sarah Buick GMC. M53 and 30 Mile, right on the corner. GMC Terrain, $99 a month. Buick Encore, for $71 a month. It's time you discover the Sarah difference.
The next time you're in Vegas, head to the D Las Vegas. It's not on the Strip. It's in downtown Vegas. The odds are better, the party's bigger, and you'll feel right at home. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
Football coverage that doesn't require team approval. Game day uncensored. Live from Music Town, Detroit. Inside Hockey Town. This Sunday at 9 on 97.1. The Ticket.
Oh my goodness. People, I gotta tell you. Some are good, some are great. But this show is on fire with these picks. David 6-4, little respectability. I go 7-3 to go to 30-20 on the year, and I still don't win the week because Mike Squarevan Sullivan pulled an 8-2. You're 29-21. I'm 30-20. David 24-26, but back to winning weeks in a row. Give me some music.
Nice pick.
They listen to you, Mike.
It's set time. I think it's going to be a close game. Explode in the second half.
I am downright hard.
One pick missing, right?
I'll be as brief as I can because your show is incredibly popular today.
Those are the picks brought to you by Family Heating and Cooling.
All right, we got an extended clip this week. Daddy made the picks. All right, here we go. Game number 1. The Pitt Panthers and the Fighting Narduzzi's laying 3.5 on a Friday night in the Dome. My cousin Dino Babers.
Woo-wee.
Laying 3.5 to the Cuse. David.
Give me my steak, medium well.
I'll just keep this simple. Friday night in the Dome just does something for me. I have to go Syracuse here. Dino Babers, let's go.
Tell you this, it'll be like a sauna in there the way they turn the heat up in Syracuse.
Oh, yeah.
Sully. I'll keep this simple. David asked me before the pick, Sully, can you do some more of your personal type picks? Those were great. So you know what? My head coach in college, he's now the secondary coach for Pitt. Give me pick. Corey Sanders. Hey, listen, this is very basic. Italian quarterback, black coach, can't lose. Give me Syracuse.
We might lose our Browns.
Tommy DeVito. Florida minus 5.5. They travel to take on the Gamecocks. Roberto's.
The speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
We all saw what South Carolina did last week. I don't think that matters this week. I think Florida recovers from their loss to LSU. Go Florida.
Michael Sullivan. Yeah, the caller earlier in the show said, hey, South Carolina lock of the week. I'll roll with him. Also, my little cousin graduated from South Carolina 2 years ago, so give me SC. Okay, then. Florida, the emotional, devastating loss. South Carolina, the emotional, uplifting win. Really tough. Give me the home team. Give me the points.
Oh, that's a great story.
Oh, shut up, you. Iowa State and Michigan State's next coach, Matt Campbell, laying 7 as they travel to Lubbock to take on my Red Raiders. We go to David.
I haven't liked what Iowa State, I haven't liked what I've seen from them this year, but I do like what I watched from Texas Tech last week at Baylor. 2 overtime loss.
And
back home.
And
black quarterback.
Jet Duffy.
Let's go, Jet Duffy. Texas Tech all day.
Go to Sully.
The speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
Unicorn.
Yes, it
Disagree
is.
with that. I'll keep that simple. Texas Tech. You got the balls to name your kid Jet? Are you kidding me?
I love it.
Give me the home dog with the 7. ISU may win, but Tech has played gritty.
That's the talk radio idiot.
Tom, that's not nice. LSU on the road, the updated line, boys. It's down to 18. They're traveling to Start Vegas to take on the Bulldogs of Mississippi State. David, wow. Oh, my God. We have that drop now? I just want to hang out with Ed Orgeron. I love this man.
Possible trap game. Played Florida last week, Auburn next week.
Yeah,
18 is a lot of points. But I have to go LSU and Joe Burrow here. I have to still stick with them.
We go to Sully. David fell in the trap.
Well, I love Coach Joe in those drops. I think that where opponent stream's going to die.
I love that Sully is the whitest, nerdiest dude ever, and he's trying to imitate Cajun badass.
Opponent stream's going to die. Give me LSU.
A little deeper.
Coach Joe and LSU.
A little deeper, more phlegm.
Tell them about
right, it's simple. David nailed it. This is a sandwich game. Too much emotion last week. Look ahead next week. Give me the Cowbells plus the points. Utah, 13.5 against Herm and Arizona State. David,
See, this is my game of the week. Arizona State 6 outright wins as an underdog over Herm. 3 this year. They get another one. ASU with the win this week.
It's the BQBB. It's the black quarterback.
I understand. I'm going ASU because they have a black coach.
Oh, I see. So that's a tiebreaker.
Yes.
All right, over to Sullivan.
Yeah, too many points. Give me ASU as well.
I hate Arizona State University.
The speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
Utah, thank you. All right, night game. Penn State, updated line 8.5. They host the Wolverines. David?
PSU 5 and 6 in their whiteout games, but those 5 wins have been an average of 13.5 points. I'm going Penn State here.
It's set time! Let's go to the king of the creamery, Mike Sullivan.
Yeah, it should be low scoring, obviously. I don't know what to do with this game, guys. Michigan's giving me no reason to believe they'll win, but let's see if they can keep it within the number. Desperation game, give me Michigan.
I think Penn State wins, but I've said all week, this number, it's a coin flip. So I would never play this game, but you're forcing me to play this game. We really do need a rule where we could abstain from one pick a week. Whatever. I'm going to take the points, but I think Penn State wins. Into the Sunday slate, Michael.
I already faded it for you. That's it. What are you doing that drop?
Oh, we don't get NFL music?
This is what we always use.
Maybe the dementia's setting in. I didn't realize the music changed.
We've been using this. We've been using this back.
Son, is that you? All right, Packers minus 5.5. They take on the Raiders. Oh my God, this station's going to be looking for a new afternoon host. I'm going to the loony bin. David?
You think I coach that stuff? I don't coach that stuff.
Well, he would be upset with the Raiders right now. I don't like their offense. I'm going Packers all day.
Oh no. Sully.
I understand.
Yeah, let me trust Green Bay, I guess, bouncing back from that Lions game. 5.5, sure.
You've just both given me a game. The Raiders! I love the Raiders in this spot. The Raiders line up. They run the ball. Green Bay giving up 4.5 a carry. Pack on the short week. No receivers healthy. Sully, you're going to be getting a Gruden haircut. Give me the Raiders. Game 2, Colts laying a point, taking on the Texans. David, come on, Black Quarterback Bowl 2.0.
This is the Black.
The speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
Here's the tiebreaker for me. I'll be in Houston on a family function next week.
Why don't you tell us where you're going for
So
once?
I have to go Houston, and my godson plays for them. Let's go to Deshaun Watson.
We go to Sully.
Let's roll with the Colts here. I'm going to go opposite of you, David. Sorry, but I do hope you enjoy your trip.
Good spot for my gritty Colts. Texans laid it all out on the line in KC last week. Now you got to line up and do it. This is going to be a physical football game. The Colts just destroy up front. Give me my godson, Jacoby. Ooh. I'm actually taking quite a liking. I'm not going to lie.
He's good.
Bears laying 3.5. They welcome in the Saints and Teddy touchdown. David,
They also welcome Mitchell Trubisky back, but it doesn't matter because until Teddy Two Gloves loses, I have to take him. Let's go Saints.
over to Sully.
Man, that's about David.
Wow. My God.
Mitch Trubisky, I swear, he is not as bad and as horrible as people think.
You're right. He's worse.
No, he's not. I'm going to take the Bears here.
All right, listen. I don't mind the Bears pick, but you need to keep that Trubisky love to yourself. I'm doubling down. The Saints screwed me last week. I don't know how the hell that game happened. I am going to take the Bears at home. Nice spot. Get the starter back in place, even though he blows.
After the bye.
I'll lay to 3.5. Game number 4.
Oh, Sunday night. Oh, Sunday night. Oh, my God.
Oh. All right, we got to make a rule. They can't let Greg on the air anymore.
Oh, how do you pick the lines? How are the lines going to... Oh, Sunday night. Oh, Sunday night.
He sounds like he's being probed. That's like he's at the doctor saying you're going to feel some pressure.
Yeah, like it. I'd like you to take back what you said a few minutes ago that I was the whitest guy in America, sounding like Coach O.
Official. Cowboys.